Hi there, this is Kevin from Roguedeckbuilder.com here with match number 4 in the retirement party for Bug Immortal Servitude. I think this is a keepable hand. We have action, we have the Immortal Servitude in our hand. I'm not going to mulligan this. And I got to be playing here. I need to quit going AFK when these tournaments. I'm going to love this matchup if it's another black-white tokens. If it's just mono-white, again, it's something we can definitely handle. So, loving it. Overgrown Tomb is fine. It's actually a better play here. I'm actually going to take the 2 because I'll end up tragic slipping here. And next turn we can actually actually throw the Drowned Catacomb into play untapped, which is really, really cool. So either way, I might tragic slip this Doom Traveler. If he doesn't, he's going to have a 2-drop here. Hopefully it's not Thalia. Oh my god. Thalia. But we'll definitely end up tragic slipping it next turn. So I end up taking unnecessary damage, but I think it was worth it in case that he did play another creature besides Thalia. I could have, like an Imposing Sovereign, I could have tragic slipped it. Anything else I could have tragic slipped. So again, I think it's Drowned Catacomb, and I think the right play is going to be just to tragic slip it, but it's going to be on his upkeep. I do have to worry about Brave the Elements, though. Not his upkeep, but his attack. So we'll see if he throws like a Silverblade Paladin out and pairs it up with Thalia, and in that case we can kill the Thalia and go from there. So hopefully he does spend the mana so we don't have to worry about the Brave the Elements. Yes, he does spend the mana, and he's going to give that guy +2/+0. I'm definitely not going to kill that. I could care less about it. It's going to get in there for some damage, but again, we're not too worried about damage with this deck. It is something we can definitely overcome with the Blood Artist since he is a creature-based deck. And we'll get rid of this Thalia. And I'm actually glad. I'd take three damage just to kind of use his turn. That's cool with me. So, again, I don't believe that we need to hold Abrupt Decay up. I think we can just Black Cat here or Blood Artist. I think Blood Artist is going to be the right play. So I can go ahead and put this into play tapped. And we can go for a Blood Artist. And again, if he wants to give his guy haste and +2/+0, I will just take it. And from here on out, I should be able to start getting some card advantage. I can Abrupt Decay anything in his deck if it's a Silverblade Paladin. If it's Silverblade Paladin, I probably will... No, I won't end up pairing it. I won't end up chumping quite yet. I don't think I need to. Hopefully it's not an Archangel. If it's an Archangel, I'm in very bad shape because I don't have an Abrupt Decay for it. And it looks like that's what it's going to be. So I might end up losing this just because I don't really have a way to deal with Archangel. Unless I draw into another tragic slip. I do have a Snapcaster that can eventually find the tragic slip again and kill off the not Archangel. Oh yeah, Sublime Archangel is what I'm thinking about. So he's actually gonna he's deciding what to do here. And I mean, a Sublime Archangel would absolutely be the most horrendous thing for me to try to deal with. As again, it's the only thing in his deck I do believe I can't Abrupt Decay. And Thalia number 2, which actually isn't a problem. We'll just take a 1 here, because it is just going to get Abrupt Decayed as well. I can actually even... Black Cat? Nah. It's going to be... Ooh, he could have Brave the Elements. So I think it is actually Black Cat. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be Black Cat just to get another guy in the graveyard. And if he does have Brave the Elements up, I mean, he's definitely trying... I think he's trying to keep his Thalia alive. I think that was definitely his choice. Again, Sublime Archangel is going to be very, very hard for me to deal with. I only have a few turns before I can... I mean, I've got 2 life, though, here. And possibly 3 life. I don't want a Spirit Token I can't block. So, at this point, I don't believe I chump. I've got turns. I can kill this Thalia, no problem. With the Abrupt Decay next turn, if I feel like it. Hopefully I do draw into a land. I do need to kill the Thalia eventually, though. I mean, he could just be... holding back a Brave the Elements to try to keep his dudes alive. Golgari Charm is going to be great in the sideboard. It will definitely act as a board wipe, at least a 2-for-1 in most scenarios, as it can get rid of a Champion of the Parish as they cast something in response. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's not good. Thing is, he can only attack in with 1 now. He's probably going to attack in with Thalia. Doom Traveler. Why both? Yeah, it doesn't matter to him. Well, he's gonna. Okay, so both. Yeah, right there, and hopefully this gets rid of his Brave the Elements. I hope it's like Banisher Priest. Okay, that's cool. I definitely don't want that hitting my Blood Artist. But I am in a bad position here, as I do need to find an answer for Sublime Archangel, and Breeding Pool is not going to be that answer. So Abrupt Decay. Yikes. On the Thalia, and who thinks it's a Brave the Elements that's still in there, huh? No, it's not. Okay, so I've got turns. No use freaking out so far. And I've got a Grizzly Salvage actually here as well that I can go ahead and chuck in. And we probably will be Immortal Servituding. Hopefully finding... I'd love to see 4 creatures in the graveyard and grabbing something like a land. And then... or grabbing something like a Snapcaster even would be great. Again, this Sublime Archangel is going to be very problematic, especially if he attacks and Slayer's Stronghold pumps it. So I'm hoping he attacks with his Doom Traveler for whatever reason. There's no way he's going to, because I'd like to see this Blood Artist actually in the graveyard. But we're not out of it. We're not completely dead. I do have answers. Best case scenario actually would be to Snapcaster in the graveyard, Alchemist Apprentice in the graveyard, and then we're back in this. So gonna take a lot here. Gonna take maybe 8. No, just 6, because he knows he's got me on a clock. And the good news too is I don't have any main board of Putrefieds. I can't remember exactly how I submitted this deck, but it's definitely gonna be Grizzly Salvage here. So Snapcaster in the bin. Nothing in the bin. Well, it's got a Blip and a Vampire, but the Tragic Slip goes in the bin. So what we're gonna take is a Watery Grave, and that's very unfortunate. Not one creature. So Immortal Servitude is just dead here. Yikes. Alright. So the only thing I can draw into is a Putrefy. Ravenous Rats is definitely not going to do it. And at this point, I do believe we have to Forbidden Alchemy to try to find anything here. Because we only have a Black Cat. There's Snapcaster Mage. Does it do it? Does it kill... I don't believe it does. And we have to take 2 here. Tragic Slip, he still hits me. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way that we can get Morbid here. Unless he just is oh man, if he just kills this Blood Artist somehow. But far and away will be good. I like this matchup. It's a very, very, very easy matchup with this deck. This deck's perfect for it. Unfortunately, I do think Rest in Pieces are included in this guy's deck. And again, the Golgari Charms will be great. I think I might bring in... I'm definitely going to go all... Forbidden Alchemies and the Golgari... or Grizzly Salvages are going to come completely out, and it's going to be all removal that is going to come in. So Silverblade. Oh, what is he? He's pairing up a Doom Traveler? Oh, no way. Oh, no, no, no way. He allows me back in this. This is ridiculous if he attacks him with both. He's overthinking this. Oh, I am the luckiest person in the entire world. All he had to do was attack. This is why you don't give up on games. He's playing around I don't know what he's playing around, like a Devour Flesh plus Tragic Slip. But the cool thing about this is we get a block here, and since this is first strike, and this just does two, so. And I guess I could have Snapcastered. No, not as... Yeah, at his attack phase. I probably should have Snapcastered at his attack phase. But, so we got to do this in the right order. So it's going to first strike damage first. I'm going to take 2. So I'm still not out of this, but I'll have blockers. So he dies. Does 1 life. In response to this trigger, we Snapcaster Mage for a Tragic Slip. And he allows me to come back in this game. And if we win this, it's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing comeback by not giving up and making him overthink this. So, Tragic Slip on a Sublime Archangel, and we are back. We are good. We're back in this. Wow. Can't believe he did that. So, still at a 3, but I get the card out of his hand, too. This is just great. This is awesome. And we can do both. Is it worth it? I don't think we have a way to kill it though. I could attack him with my Snapcaster Mage and hope he blocks, but I think that is Ravenous Rats and take 2. And what Immortal Servitude for nothing, just like a Black Cat and a... Or I could just Ravenous Rats. Immortal Servitude only brings me back a Blood Artist, a Bloodthrown Vampire, Black Cat. Oh, it's definitely worth it. I didn't see the Blood Artist in there. In fact, we could just Immortal Servitude. We don't even have to Ravenous Rats, and we have Black Cat. Oh, well, both. No, this is fine. So we're going to go down to a 1. And poor guy is not going to have any draws here. Wow, we get out of this because he overthought that. Oh, Sublime Archangel, that's another. Wow, that was another kill condition. And I think this is pretty much in the bag. I think we have this because we get the Bloodthrown Vampire. Wow, I still can't believe he did that. Cool thing is, untap, draw, sack the Black Cat. He gets rid of it. Again, there's still plenty of stuff he can top deck into. Imposing Sovereign, not the best card, but definitely not a bad card. At this point, we don't want the Doom Traveler. He's going to attack in with the Doom Traveler. What we're just going to... Why is he doing both? This is probably not the right play on his part. Okay. Because we're going to chump the Ravenous Rats like this. Okay. We're going to sack the Ravenous Rats to the Bloodthrown Vampire. So he's gonna give his guy +2/+0, but it's not going to be enough. Now the question is, do I want to keep my Bloodthrown? No, I can't even keep my Bloodthrown Vampire alive. Yeah, that's fine. Boom, they kill each other. I gain 2 more life. And it's top deck mode. And unfortunately, though, he has that Slayer Stronghold. I haven't won one this yet. It's just looking in my favor because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can actually start Forbidden Alchemying. And there's a Blood Artist. I do believe it's not Blood Artist here. Oh, wow. He can still kill me multiple ways. It is Forbidden Alchemy. I hate to give him information here, but if we, for whatever reason, have to... If we dump into 4 lands, it's just great to just get a land out of the way. Immortal Servitude is definitely the right play. Get these in the graveyard. We have 1 turn to... We just have to live this turn. We're good. Any sort of flyer does kill me here. So a Sublime Archangel, which he'd be down to just 2. Actually, he couldn't activate a Sublime Archangel. I don't think there's really anything in his deck that, besides a Banisher Priest. No, a Banisher Priest won't be enough anyway because he won't be able to do enough damage. So I think that this game is ours. We were able to steal a victory by an opponent that's just unfortunately overthought this too much, as he had the game in the bag and the correct play to swing in with the Sublime Archangel, but he had to think I had something. I definitely don't blame him for doing that. I mean, it seemed like a decent play, as he'd have to diversify the... I mean, he had so many ways to kill me right there. I had to block, somehow deal with the Sublime Archangel and the double striking Doom Traveler. So let's see what it is. Again, I don't think there's a flyer. He's just going to give his guy haste and +2/+0, and I am just going to block with my Blood Artist, my friend. I mean, I actually could block with both. That gives him a flyer that I can't do anything about, but you know what? This is actually better there and there to block it. As I gain 3 here, he gets his little 1/1. But I do believe, yeah, he's dead. Whew! Amazing, amazing comeback. As this is lethal. So he discards a card, I draw a card, I flashback a Tragic Slip, flashback an Abrupt Decay, and that is, I believe it will be lethal. The thing is, man, this game went pretty long for... I had 13 minutes to play 2 games. Definitely got to figure that out. And maybe that's what he's trying to do, is clock me here, as he is dead. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I don't have two Bloodthorn Vampires out. What am I smoking? Or Blood Artists out? Did he have a Searing Spear? Thing is, this dude's got to play quicker too, and in fact, he's played slower than me since I started at 21 minutes and he started at 25 minutes. He's looking at a pretty fast clock as well to play 2 games. So, yeah. Sorry about these long games. Again, he's Searing Spearing my face. So I'll Tragic Slip his spirit. Draw a card here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 with the... Yeah, we've got it, right? Well, I don't... Yes, we have it right here, don't we? So on the draw phase, of course, we sacrifice the Black Cat. Okay. All right, cool. So sideboard-wise, again, I don't think we need the Forbidden Alchemies and whatnot. The thing is, with 21 lands, though, it makes me very vulnerable. I have to find them naturally. But just bringing in this very, very aggressive removal strategy versus... I mean, we can... No, I think it is all Forbidden Alchemies. I think we want as many chump blockers as possible. This is definitely the right play here, bringing in every sort of creature removal. possible and taking out the Grizzly Salvage Forbidden Alchemies. So I do need a little bit of luck to draw into 2 lands and then start hitting lands off the Elvish Visionaries and Alchemist Apprentice. But we have a full package of Tragic Slips, which are very good versus him. We have a full package of Abrupt Decays, which are very good versus him. We have a double Putrefy, again very good versus him. And then the Golgari Charms, which are awesome versus him. We get to keep our creature count as high as possible for the Immortal Servitudes. I could go down in Immortal Servitude for more Forbidden Alchemies and whatnot, but I think that this would be... I mean, Bloodthorn Vampire is great. I don't want to cut that. Don't want to cut Snapcaster Mages. I do believe that this is the right move. So again, I'm going to have to play a little bit quickly here, so... forgive me if I don't commentate as much as I want. I'm definitely going to keep this with Abrupt Decay, Golgari Charm. We got a way here. Definitely not going to mulligan this. If he has a first turn champion, no he does not. That is a perfect draw on Watery Grave. We have all the lands we need. We have the Blood Artist. I will throw out a Blood Artist. If it's a Thalia right here, no, I don't care about a Thalia. She's not that big of a deal, to be honest with you, as I will have plenty of mana the following turn to Abrupt Decay. So it's just going to be a Blood Artist here. And he's got a Pillar Senior Blood Artist. Man, Rest in Peace is really, really bad, but I got a Golgari Charm if he plays it right now. He plays another creature, I could always Golgari Charm. Like if he goes like Opposing Sovereign here, and maybe even a Doom Traveler, I think the right play would be just Golgari Charm and kill them all. Burning Earth is something I have to watch out for as well. It is a real card. So can't cast a Silver Blade, no double. So no double for a Johnny either. A Johnny can just be Abrupt Decayed. So I'm looking pretty good here. Okay, so you know what? I think the right move actually is Golgari Charm. But I can do it on his turn, and he can't actually give his dudes. So I'll actually wait for hopefully another. And this will give us some padding for a Rest in Peace, because we can always Snapcast. No, we can't Snapcast her back a Golgari Charm. I think I'm okay. So I hope some sort of pre-combat Johnny targets something, and then we can Golgari Charm in response. But I'm going to have to do this in combat. But I'm going to at least give him the option to make a mistake here, to Slayer Strong, to, you know, put +2/+0 on a Slayer Stronghold. So I'm going to go all the way to the block phase here, and hopefully he pumps. And if he doesn't, okay, then we are going to Golgari Charm here. It's a 2 for 2, but I get life out of this. I get 3 life. 2 annoying creatures out of the way. I mean, he could have another Thalia, but I can just away it or putrefy it, one of the two. And I'm back up in the life race. Champion the Parish. Yeah. I kind of wish I would have waited, but not a big deal. I don't think that I need to worry about keeping mana up. Yeah, I'll take 2 life because you never know if I need Abrupt Decay here. But the Alchemist Apprentice can come out. And I can block Sack or block Abrupt Decay. If it's another Thalia, Imposing Sovereign, not too worried about Opposing Sovereign. Alright, we will Abrupt Decay the champion. And he misses land drop. So we need to start drawing into stuff that... I'm going to attack him with the Alchemist Apprentice, because I do want to sack it here. That allows me another damage. There's another Abrupt Decay. I'll wait again until he does anything here. So I've got the control. I actually want him to be hitting lands is the problem, though. I don't want him to be filling it up with more weenies. Other than I can always Snapcaster, if he like floods here with more creatures, I can always Snapcaster Golgari Charm again. So I might just end up just taking, it depends if he pumps it or not, what I'm going to do here. And, okay, I'm going to Abrupt Decay it. Even though this card isn't the biggest problem, I just want it out of here. Doom Traveler, sure. Catacomb. Now I'm really wishing I left some Forbidden Alchemies in here because I am starting to flood out a little bit. But again, I've got plenty of answers. Man, just not hitting lands here. Good news if he does a Johnny and put a counter on it. I'm okay. Oh, no! No, 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 no. That is horrible. Oh. Now, does this work this way? Do I have a chance when it enters and then it triggers? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. I do have a way to deal with Rest in Peace here. It's not ideal. Because when it enters the battlefield, exile cards from all graveyards. So it should give me the option, right? But everything gets exiled here. So that does hurt a lot. That's a great draw, actually. He's down to 14. One Rest in Peace out of the way. This is going to get me a decent card, I'm sure, out of this. Might be like a Sublime Archangel at this point. Silverblade Paladin. That's definitely fine. I can still tempo him. That Rest in Peace set me way back, though. And at this point, I do believe we just start attacking in. He's going to block the Snapcaster, I'm sure. Still takes a 1. I get that annoying thing out of here. Vampire. We got the Far and Away that does give us advantage. And starting to build back up our... Yeah, Vigilance, Lifelink. Huh? Is it worth it to putrefy that? I do not believe so. I'll just take the 3. We're definitely racing here. Black Cat. That's going to be fun. And I will sack the Black Cat here if he does not. Well, if he blocks the Bloodthirst Vampire, yes, I absolutely will sack the Black Cat to it. And I might even... Yeah, I'm going to do it now anyway, too. Get that extra damage in there, make him get rid of a card. Silverblade Paladin again. He takes 4. And pretty good here. And now those Sewer Blades are out of the way. Kind of another intense game. I'm drawing into some pretty decent cards here. Burning Earth does hurt pretty bad. So at this point, I think I do spend some mana and putrefy this. And I still got more Golgari charms. Yeah, that really does hurt. But he's on a kind of a quick clock. He found his mana, though. There's Immortal Servitude. At this point, I don't believe could I kill him, though, here is the thing. Yes, I can. Immortal Servitude actually wins me the game here. Isn't that 2, 4, 6? No, not quite. Yes, it is. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what is 8, right? No, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Sack a creature. He gets +2, +0. So there's 3 cards, so that's 6 in the gray area. Yeah, that's game. All right, so we squeak out of this. We actually go... So he has to discard another card, and that's game anyway, though. 3, yep. And we have one damage. Nope, perfect 9. And then he couldn't even activate his Slayer's Stronghold. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We 2-0 that matchup. That's actually a pretty easy matchup with us, unless that Burning Earth does come out early. And yeah, that would have been a bit problematic. Anyway, we go 3-1. 3-1, retiring our Bug Immortal Servitude deck. Sorry for the long games. This deck is very, very, very slow to get going. This is Kevin from Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.